Hello, 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 hello. I think my microphone isn't connected. I need to check. Yeah, it's not connected.
Can you hear me now? If this microphone is not working, I think I wasted my money. I'll just go back and see what is the problem. I'm bad with let me write it. Ah, just give me 2 minutes. I think I am not. Okay, now. Okay. Thank you so much. I have connected the AirPods. This is useless. Useless shit. Last time I got the copyright, so I'll be very discreet this time. So there are many things to observe in this scene. I read somewhere that wait, let me get that scene first. Yes, this scene, the dead body of Jaceres. This is actually the point of view of Wormax watching his rider die. This was the sad part about it. But if I was the person who is giving Emmys, I'll give it to Emma. Wait, I have to be very careful. Just give me a second. I mean the eyes. I've been a media student for 4 years and I have studied the production. I've studied acting and stuff. Yeah, I'm also bad with that. So I can tell you that this scene is actually look at her eyes, man. They're red. She's rejecting the fact that the dead body of Jaceres is just in front of him. Oh, no, I'm bad at him, they, them stuff also. I'm so sorry. Not being disrespectful, just being very much confused about it. You know, there was a funny thing about Aemond in this episode. It took him just one stab and he was down. While Damon took like how many? How many troops did he kill in this episode? More than 20. More than 20 people he killed. And Aemond was down with just one stab. People say that uh, if you took the dragons away from these two men, Damon is still Damon because he is Damon. Aemond is nothing without Vega. Let's be let's be very much clear about this fact. Aemond is nothing without Vega. While if you take back Caraxes, Damon is still Damon. He's the daddy. You know what I wanted more? Alicent. Not Alicent and Aemon, just Alicent. She's gorgeous. gorgeous woman she is. I'm not that kind of sexuality person, but I can go that for her. She's so beautiful, utterly beautiful. Now, this is the scene where I felt Emma is the greatest actor of all times. Why she is not touching the dead body of Jaceres? In her brain, if she touches him, it will confirm that he's dead. So her mind is kind of rejecting it. The mother is rejecting the death of the son. This is why this hand moments that what if I touch him and I will finally realize that he's dead. I've recently lost my uncle. Many people, many of you know about that. I have posted about it. I have taken advice from many doctors who are following me. Uh, I understand this situation quite, you know, closely because I've seen this in my own family, not once, but twice. I lost two of my uncles. I had four uncles. I lost two of them, quite young people. This was the same reaction that my grandmother had after losing the sons. She actually lost her husband when she was 19 or 20, and she had to raise all of her sons and the daughter, my mom, all alone, no source of income. She had to do it all by herself. And then all my uncles became the government officers. And then they died suddenly, no apparent cause. And the woman who have lost her husband quite young, now she's seeing the same fate for the daughter-in-laws. That was when I saw this scene, I was crying. Like I was seeing my grandma in this scene. She also lost two of her sons. But what makes this scene so brilliant is the way not she, the queen, she is the queen, the way she acts in this scene. She's not touching him. She can't touch him. If she touches him, it will confirm that Jace is dead. And it breaks her heart. There's a very strong scene.
Could you do this?
She is not she will not touch him. It will confirm that yes. This scene is actually very bad. Not bad in terms of acting, it's brilliant in terms of acting. She deserves Oscar, Emmy, every award, Golden Globes, give her. This is the scene which cements Emma as one of the greatest actors on television. And I have heard it maybe in the podcast that this scene took maybe 10 hours to shoot and they were using real person. This is Harry Collette. This is not the dummy. So he was holding on to his tears and he said that it's very hard to play dead when this is happening in front of him. Also, the actor who plays Bela, she shared her experience saying that the tears in her eyes were actually real. So she was actually crying for real. Also, all these background actors here, this is their legit, genuine expressions after watching Emma perform. The kind of actor they are, amazing, amazing. See, this I should not say that.
How could you do this to me? You answer me. How could you do that?
Now, this is the scene I love the most.
Do not forfeit. Have you not betrayed your queen?
The way she's looking at Myceria, First, she's the queen, and then she becomes the grieving mother, and the lament, the cries of the mother. She's crying for help, just watching to it. And this is the real reaction of the actor. They're not acting here, they're actually observing Emma's acting and reacting to the acting. It was so brilliantly performed. I mean, I have studied filmmaking. I have studied it. I am a journalist currently, but I have studied filmmaking. It was the part of the curriculum there. But this is the detail, the part of amazing. This is a very stupid thing that they did in the show. The fact that Rhaenyra is the youngest dragon rider, and she was very good dragon rider. Though Cyrax is a useless dragon, but she is a very able dragon rider. She's a very experienced, one of the youngest dragon riders. Not one of the youngest dragon riders. It does not make any sense to just lock her in. What is the meaning of being a queen if you just casually just lock her into the room? It was very stupid decision in my understanding. That does not make any sense. It was bad. And she is blaming him because she maybe could have saved Jaceres in this storyline, not in the books. Books are totally different. This never happens in the books. This is the show only invention. And this scene actually broke me. So in my country, it was in 8 a.m. in the morning, and I watched it straight on the bed. I just woke up and started watching House of the Dragon, and I was crying. I was crying my eyes out. Then my mother came in the room and she was like, "Why are you crying? These are the fictional characters." How to tell her? It's not just a story. The acting of the actor, amazing. It was confused. Yeah, it was. And also the Bela storyline. I think that is the stupidest thing you can do. And also there is another theory in the market. I read it on maybe Reddit. People say that Daeron, the red-headed Daeron, is the son of Alicent and Christian Cole. Now, if Nettles was there, Nettles is dark skin. She has black hair. She was dark skin, and she tamed Sheep Stealer without Valyrian blood. It actually changes the mythology of the Targaryens that only Valyrian people can claim the dragons because she was clearly not a Valyrian. Nettles. They changed the storyline. If that storyline was still there, the theory about Cole's son, Daeron, would have made sense, It would have been even better. Me and my expectations from the show. That's bad. Oh, the cries of this woman. The mother crying over her baby. I think it's a quote from the books that you love your eldest the most. Nettles was the goat because she became the fire witch. I believe she became the fire witch, though it's a rumor in the books. Now, many people have not read the books, so let me tell you a bit about the books. So, House of the Dragon is based on Fire and Blood, which was written by George R. R. Martin. Yeah. But that book is written in a very different format. It's written as a historical chronicle, which we are reading, as well as the characters in Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire are reading because the source material is same. This is the book that they are reading for the history of House Targaryen. And there was another book called The World of Ice and Fire, which have the whole history of the world, but that is also very interesting books. And the fact that there are many magical creatures like big krakens, big crabs, these lion type figures in Dawn, the direwolves for Starks. almost all the houses have some sort of the magic creatures, but none of them actually controls them. Targaryens are different because they control the dragons. That makes them different. But there are many. Even Bela was stupid. She was insulted by Lady Aaron. Rhaena is the most stupidest character I've ever seen in the history of House of the Dragon. I mean, it does not make any sense. She's the future of House Targaryen. Oh, yes, she killed Jacaerys in the show. In the books, she marries a high tower. And then I remember the dialogue of Daemon that he says, I will feed my sons. I can see said, I will feed my sons to the dragons. Uh, I'm not. I have to find that scene. The auto confrontation on the stairs of uh, Dragonstone. It was good. And the telly had the bear. Yeah, the Muppets. The Muppet theory. I'll tell about the Muppet theory, but not now. We'll talk about it. Just not now. And they skipped the fish feed battle. The show lacks so much. I should not say that because it is a brilliant show, and covering all this history is not possible in 4 seasons. But there was another character called Dalton Greyjoy, the Red Kraken. He was a teenager who wreaked havoc. He was the OG of the books, if I am being honest with you guys. He was far more wicked, far more dangerous than Euron Greyjoy. He was a monster, but a fun one. Yeah, I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them serve your cunt of a king. Yes. Uh, oh, I'm already demonetized, so I will not get demonetized over this. I can say whatever I want. This is the dialogue. This is the dialogue. And then his daughter goes on and marry a high tower. Her dragon, Morning, she had a dragon in the books. It was Morning, it was a pink dragon. She was the last rideable dragon in the history of House Targaryen, and she lost him or her. I don't know the nobody knows the gender of a dragon. But the whole Reina story thing, I'm so sorry. I think this is not even working, so just keep it here. So the whole Reina story, ah, I hate it. So this is the real person. I mean, this is Harry Collette. This is not the dummy. And he was holding on to his tears. And he said it's very hard to play dead when the actor is Emma. This is true. Now I'm happy about the fact that they have shown the sack of Spice Town. But I was expecting more because Spice Town is literally everything for Lord Corlys Velaryon. And after this, there was a OG line that if this is victory, I don't want it. They actually included that in the show. And the other scene that I really wanted to talk about is I have to just skip it so that I will not get copyright. I'll just check my email. I think I guess I. Now, spoiler alert. Major spoilers. These two are going to get married. These two are going to elope. Lord Alan Velaryon, the Lord of Riftmark, after Lord Corlys Velaryon, they elope because Bela was betrothed to somebody else. I forgot his name. And she runs away with Alan. And then Alan is a playboy sort of situation going on with him. He's a very colorful character in the books, actually. And he gets Aegon's daughter pregnant. Aegon the Third's very young daughter. And they have sons. Very interesting character in the books. Yeah, he's very timid, I guess. But not in the books. He's very, very colorful character. And then there is the rage bait scene. I really want to see Caraxes drinking water. That was my favorite scene. Yeah, this is it. You have to go. He's looking so
I've seen that
cute.
your coming has been an omen of the end.
The end of what?
Many things.
He's looking so cute. It is the cutest dragon. And very well behaved. Murder noodle, I call him. Alan is W. Alan. Yeah, he is. Alan Valarian is a very colorful character in the books. I will make a detailed video about him. He has a scandalous life. Scandalous life. And Bela, she does not look like this. She does not have these long hair, in the books. She has this nice small chopped off hair. And these two are twins in the books. The identical twins, Bela and Reina. In the show they changed it. I don't know why. What was their motive? Caraxes is actually W. Caraxes is the main show. I mean, the cutest dragon. Cutest dragon alive. He's so cute. Let's watch it again. Let's watch it again. Wait.
And an
Yeah.
omen of the end.
The end of what?
He's so cute. If you observe very closely, there are some CGI mistakes in this scene. Let's keep this for another video. The CGI mistakes in House of the Dragon. There are many. Okay. OG Ellen Valarian. Okay. Now there is another scene here. I think I can just get it out. I mean, they are being the comedic duo, the comic relief of this whole episode. Now this is another scene.
Of swords.
She is holding Jacaerys' sword here. You cannot see it, I guess. How to get back?
But there is first more pressing business.
I have no stomach for it.
She is sleeping she's holding Jacaerys' sword. It's such a heartbreaking scene. You can only be the part of scandal if you're. That is true. I will pin this. I think this is the crux of House of the Dragon. Anyway, Alan had a scandalous life. Yeah, he had a scandalous life. He had the dragon blood after all. You know how he had the dragon blood? Because Corlys's mother, she was Targaryen.
Vhagar has left
I think I'm
King's
wrong.
Landing.
I really liked what she's wearing.
The boys who clung to me, who hid their little faces in my skirts, dead, so that I may sit upon a throne of swords.
And this is so bad. This was the moment which break Rhaenyra, and she was no longer able to, trust anyone. She became paranoid. She became the Mad Queen. This starts the Mad Queen arc for Rhaenyra, the Maegor with Deeds situation, but I don't think they are going to do this in the show. They're making her a kind of a saint-like character, which she was not. She was also a grey character, not a hero, not a villain, a grey character. Now there was another scene. I'll just zoom it in.
I have no need of your approval.
That was an observation.
If you see closely here,
My prince, your grace.
Syrax!
now she says Syrax, not Cyrax, because almost all the dragons, not all the dragons, I mean, not almost, all the dragons have their own Valyrian names. Even these dragons like Moon Dancer, Sheep Stealer, I know, not Sheep Stealer, Moon Dancer, these dragons have their own Valyrian version of their names. Like Stormcloud, he also had a Valyrian version of their names. So Syrax is the Valyrian version of Cyrax. So all the dragons have their own Valyrian names. I'll make a list and I'll just put it on my community post because it's hard to remember. But every dragon have their own Valyrian names. Many people ask me why one dragon is Cyrax, Caraxes, Melis. Other dragons are Stormcloud and this Moon Dancer. Totally, one have English names and other have Valyrian names. All of them have their own Valyrian names, all the dragons. I'll put the list. I'll put the list on my community post and on my Instagram story. And they're kissing, I guess, these two dragons. Just look at them. Now the show have cemented the fact that the dragon eggs of Daenerys belong to Syrax. And the father is not Caraxes, that is Sea Smoke, because they look the same. They look the same. Uh, can you believe that this scene is from a television series? Again,
Helena.
I think we should have left her to raise some chickens. I think Rhaenyra should give her chickens and she should raise chickens. She looks so absolutely beautiful here. But this video is about the queen, so. And the outfit, I love it. She's looking gorgeous. Amazing. I think this is the best look of Fia in all the 3 seasons. And yeah, we'll talk about her. Not now. But we will. Now that the death of Sir Simon Strong. This played out totally different in the show. In the show, he just stabs him. But the OG line is still there. Wield your sword. In the books, he actually gives him the sword and asks him to fight him. Then he hacks him and feeds him to Vhagar. This is how Sir Simon Strong is, was supposed to die, but the show has changed it. Maybe the show have a soft spot for Sir Simon Strong. That's why they gave him this small, very. Now, this scene, first, the Blackfire sword looks amazing. Amazing. I mean, this is the most beautiful sword that I've ever seen. Now, spoilers again. Maybe we'll never see the Blackfire Rebellion. But the Blackfire Rebellion was somehow named after this sword, this beautiful Valyrian steel sword. Now, Valyrian steel have its own properties, and I'll explain this in the next one. Okay, so he stabbed just once. He stabbed once, and he passes out. The great rider of Vhagar can't handle even a single serious wound. And then there is Daemon. And that was funny for me. That was funny. And then the Valyrian steel thing. Wait. Okay, so
Lord Merryweather and Lady Fell.
You would never have imagined it.
Speak no more.
now Daemon hands her his sword. She does not have a Valyrian steel sword. She's having a simple, regular steel sword. He have a Valyrian steel sword, and he hands her, what is the name of the Dark Sister? Why, you may ask? Because Valyrian steel have a very specific property. You don't have to put too much pressure to cut somebody. You can just easily do it. Now, she is not a trained wielder of a sword. She was never trained like that. It would be easy for her to cut the throat because it was Valyrian steel. And this is why the Valyrian steel is very, very, very expensive. It's very lightweight. It is it is suggested that there is some magic involves while making it, and nobody else can make it anymore. You can reshape it, but you cannot make it. It was the Valyrian sorcery. I think I will be talking too much, but uh, Targaryens have no idea how Valyrian steel was forged because they were not a big family in Valyria. They were very small family. They belonged to a normal, not high, not low. They had dragons, but they had no authority there. So they were a normal house, not very powerful house there. So the more powerful you were in Old Valyria, the more knowledge of the magic you had. Because they were not that big of a house there, they did not had that knowledge how to forge a Valyrian steel sword. This is a very interesting. I mean, this is very interesting. I guess the fall of Valyria is spoiler alert. Otto is pregnant with Maelor. They just bulk out his belly. It looks like the beer belly. If you know what is beer belly, when people drink too much beer, the belly comes out. It's called the beer belly, and it looks like a beer belly. I made this joke, and my partner he laughed very much about it. I thought it's a good joke to make.
In this moment, you will become queen.
Now, this moment has very deep foreshadowing because if you remember, Viserys knew had the reasons why he never made Daemon Hand of the King because of his harsh measures, maybe. Yeah, it was a good joke. It was a good joke in person. In person, I'm a very funny person, very funny person, but on live, I'm not. If you meet me in person, I'm a fun person, very fun person. Also, I'm getting married. I thought it's good time to announce it. But yeah. Yes, he the funny part is he was in King's Landing the whole time. He was in the King's Landing when Aemon was trying to find him. Ah, the genius of Larry Strong. He might not have a foot. He had the foot fetish though. But yeah, the brilliant plan. He was catering both the sides at the same time. He was Larry Strong is the most confusing characters in House of the Dragon. He is a Littlefinger, but Littlefinger was better. And yeah, Damon is a psycho. No, not psycho. He would have been a good ruler in the war times, but in the time of peace, he was not a good leader. He thrives in chaos, and peace was not never his domain. I've never been to Agra, you know. I've never been to Agra, and I live like very near that region, Delhi NCR. Actually, I have the media profession, so I don't have holidays even on. Us media people, we have no Diwali, no Holi, no Christmas, no Easter, nothing. We have to work all the time. No Sundays, no Saturdays. I am doing this whole YouTube thing that is on my own accord, and I sacrifice my sleep for it. But yeah, that is the whole thing about us media people. Though my field is good because all the journalists they have their own niches. We call it beats, and I have the political beat. So I have a very good beat. Politics is very very good. As you know, my love about Game of Thrones and everything else. I do like politics, so kind of my interest things. That's why I do not hate my job. I like it. I actually love it. So she have her own sword. Yet she's using a Valyrian steel sword because Valyrian steel is very lightweight and easy to cut off. And then there is this scene. I think I will get some other stuff here. I mean, I'm not monetized. Somebody tweeted that this is like watching the person you have campaigned for finally take the position in power. And I think that was quite apt. I think I've retweeted it on X. I have to check it, but it was very good. But the way this actor is amazing. She has portrayed 4 emotions in this single scene. She's confused. She is scared. She is holding the authority, and she is a grieving mother. All 4 expressions in a single scene. How brilliant this actor is, you know. I have done theater also. She has also done theater. She comes from theater background. That is why I guess when you are in theater, you have to act, you know, in front of so many people. You don't have retakes in the theater, so you have to do it in one go. The amount of, you know, I think theater actors are better than regular actors. I think that. Maybe I'm wrong. But this episode was OG. Amazing episode. I think I'll just cut this live stream and put it on the videos because you know what happened to me? I was demonetized because YouTube said that my content is inauthentic. Then I deleted all my voiceover videos and I lost all of my watch time. I've been working on this channel for last 4 years, I guess. No, 3 years. And I lost all the watch time. I started from zero. I deleted all my shots. And not because they were bad or something. I rage deleted them. I had a fit of anger. And I went there and deleted all the content. Delete all. And then I cried for a week. Then what the hell have I done? I lost all the watch time. Even if I get my monetization back, it's not going to happen until next year because I'm not able to make many videos anymore and I lost the watch time. And it's very hard to redo these things again. And I've been demonetized for last 6 months again. And then YouTube decides to monetize all those channels who were demonetized due to inauthentic content. And I could have gotten remonetized, but I did some bad stuff. I deleted all my videos. Now I have 400 watch time. It's so bad. And this is the first time I'm doing live with a light on and a torch light. I mean, regular shooting light. I do have the regular shooting lights, but it's hard. Hard work is not my domain. But this episode was probably the best one. Probably the best one. I do think that it could have been better because I've read the books for like 3 times now. But yeah, it was an OG episode. Let's go and check the memes because the memes were amazing. I have to check in first. I've not posted for last 4 or 5 days. I'm bad person for that. Wait. One of my reel went viral and I don't have enough gut to just check it out. Which video is it? Hard work is not my domain, I guess. No, I need some funny memes. Wait. Yeah, these stills. Now this is Elinda Messi. I love her hair. This hairstyle is so good. Man. Now Elinda Messi, she comes from House Messi and she's not a regular servant of the queen. She actually comes from a good family and her house was burnt during Aemond burnt her house. I mean her whole stuff in House of the Dragon season finale. And she is so loyal to the queen that when Rhaenyra dies, she gouged out her eyes. Gouged out her eyes and she became uh, blind. She was not able to see her princess like this. I mean, the queen like that. You know, the fact I hate the most is my microphone is not working today. Oh, it was not even connected from start. Oh, fuck. Why am I so bad with this tech things? Embarrassing situations going on with me. First, I was not able to adjust the screen. Then, I was not able to adjust the microphone. Then, my mic fell. Now, I just realized it was not even connected. I did the same thing in my last live stream. I should stop this. I need funds for that. Go fund me. Now, other stills. This is so good. And I still believe that she is giving Viserys a funeral. I think the Greens left him. Greens left him rotting because there is no mention of what happened to his body. There is no funeral records for Viserys. And I think she finds it out and she finally gives him the Targaryen funeral. And then the whole the skull scene. She was sobbing over a skull. I think that was Viserys' skull. And Caraxes is smiling. Yeah, he's smiling. The modern middle is smiling. The kitty kitties. He's so cute. And this meeting, this never happened in the books, man. What the hell are they doing? Now, this scene, she looks like a princess. She looks like a princess here. I think I should try a Targaryen hairstyle. I love this gown. Amazing gown. Now, this is the way a queen sits. And I guess this is the same scene where she's burning the skull, I guess. Now, I think this is a scene where Corlys asks the queen to legitimize his sons. And then there is a rumor that this person, he is the High Septon of King's Landing, and she asks him to anoint her the rightful queen, and he refuses until he gets the confirmation of Aegon's death. So he refuses, and they have a big spat. Now there's such amazing couple there, mommy and daddy. And this is literally my iPad's wallpaper. Let me just get my iPad. I literally put it on my wallpaper. It's so good. Yup, I also want to see that scene. In the books, they have a very. I don't even have the word for their chemistry. I feel it's very bad. Yeah, we are back. Oh, this is mid. Oh, this is all. It's almost 2. This is my wallpaper. I love it. My phone, my iPad, my MacBook, my room, everything have the queen here. I think I'm a staunch black supporter. People say that I am very much, biased towards the queen. I am. That's why I'm wearing the black. I have to find this black t-shirt. And I'm looking for a beautiful black t-shirt with the Targaryen sigil, and I'm not able to find it. Sad situations. But this whole thing, she's wearing a normal dress and there is a cloak, and the cloak had this Valyrian steel design over it. Amazing. There was another scene. Wait. What is this? She takes the throne, we change the crown. Okay, what the hell is this? Okay. This is something, another thing. Okay. Sorry. She does feel her war is holy war after the death of Viserys because she sort of loses her mind. Now I have a theory about this scene also. I think I should not say it. Let's see if it does comes true. Okay, I'll say it. She is feeding rats to all the lords and ladies. She's the queen of the seven kingdoms finally. And somebody commented on my video saying that she is the half your queen. She ruled for 6 months. Damon is actually having a blast here. He's having time of his life. Yes, this was the tweet. I feel like I am the Westerosi citizen and I'm the candidate I campaigned for just won the elections. Yes, this was the tweet. It is so cute. Stay hydrated, everyone. Yes, she is. They are the actually comedic relief. Yeah, Helena is not getting those chickens. I am excited for. Okay, now this is cool. Now she'll be raising the chickens. And now how to get out of it, man. I'm sorry, I'm bad with tech. And my whole feed is filled with Star Wars stuff. Not House of the Dragon stuff, the Star Wars stuff. And that should be embarrassing for me. They are going off rail. Yeah, they are. They are going off rail. And Helena need new caterpillars. She does need new caterpillars. She does not deserve all this, what is going to happen to her. Yes, my video that went viral on Instagram is the brothel queens story from the books that they were sent to the brothels because apparently Allison said that one more bastard down, something like that, she said. And then Myceria said that let them have their own bastards, so they just sell them to the brothel of King's Landing. This was Mushroom's theory. Also, House of Fire and Blood is written by many authors within the book. I mean, not George R. R. Martin, but Maesters, chroniclers, and Mushroom, the quote fool of Rhaenyra. So yeah, it's written like that. 3 sources going around. Not 3. Wait, I have to remember the name of the maester who wrote this. But yeah, House of the Dragon is like that. Okay, now let's just wind it up. I just realized it's 2 in the morning and I have to do so much editing. You know what's bothering me right now is the editing part of it. It used to not bother me before, but now it is. If you know any good editor, please let me know. I'll just send my videos and we can get paid for the video. It's hard to find resources here in this country though. I tried my best. But yeah, most of the time is I spend on editing the videos. That's bad. So yeah, let's just wind. Grandmaster Monkey. Wait, let me check. Why can't I just remember the names? Because I'm sleepy first. Just give me a second. It's 133. Wait. Oh my god. I think my iPad is showing the wrong time. Sorry. It's not even 2. And I sleep at 4 or 5. And then I wake up at quite early because I have to file the stories. And then I sleep again. And then I make the videos. And then I do my office work. And then I sleep again. Life cycle. It's where to find it where. Okay. No, this is not the thing. I need to check it. Give me a second. Oh, this is a very good book. If you want to read, this is a very good book. It's written like a historical book for for A Song of Ice and Fire. I don't have that book collection in my room because it's so beautiful. I have to keep it in the showcase of my home. Amazing. It looks so beautiful. I have the map here, but I don't have the book set. It's in the drawing room where everyone comes and see, do you read all these? Why do you read all this? Why don't you read? Self-help books are scam. I think so. Nobody can help me if I can't help myself. Self-help books are bad. Wait, let me check. It was Gildane, I think. Mr. Monkin and Gildane and this person, Mushroom. It's been long since I read this. Here's the art of King Aegon with the crown of the conqueror. Now the story of this crown is also interesting. King Daeron the Young Dragon, he lost this crown in Dorne. And it is believed that this crown is still in Dorne. And Daenerys is going to claim this crown now, the Conqueror's crown. It's a theory because Daenerys is actually alive in the books. And this crown have not been seen since then, the fall of Daeron the Young Dragon. This is Jacaerys' death depicted in the books. Hey, why is this focus issue, man? I think there's a focus issue. Yeah, this is Varmax dying in the book. Yeah, this is the only line that I have underlined is drops of blood fell on floor as she went past. The wise men looked, the whole thing about the Iron Throne rejecting the queen. I actually highlighted it. I don't know why. It was not even important. I read it like 4 years ago, but I've read it like 3 or 4 times. I loved it actually. And then I had the audiobook. I bought the audiobook for this. Do you know who this guy is? The person with only one hand. He's responsible for the death of dragons. This person. I'll make a video about that too. I think that deserves a whole new video. The way Cyrax died, I have to just see how to just frame that. I think we should just go out now. Here's Viserys and Aegon meeting again. In the books, we have no idea where they are. No idea where they are. The fun fact is Rhaenyra is not even asking for her sons. She's not even asking where are they. Maybe the shot of Caraxes flying over Vale is for the same reason because Daemon is there to see the sons, where they are. People are saying that he's going to meet Rhaena. I have zero. I don't think that is the case. But we'll see. Okay, now I will see you in the next one. The best self-help book I've ever surrounded by. Yeah, that is true. Okay, let's just wind it up and we will do another live stream after. Okay, one more thing. There were many creators who attended the screening of House of the Dragon season 3. And they say that episode 3 and 4 are the best episodes. Not 1, 2, 3 and 4. I have very high expectations after that. Let's see what we are going to see. I think today is, I have not even changed my calendar. Yes, that is also true. She sends him for that, but also to see where the boys are. Are they even fine? And then Lady Jane Arryn and Jacaerys. You know what happened when Jacaerys went to Vale? Okay, now, Jace is a very good diplomat in the books. He was very good diplomat. He was very good administrator. And it was his idea to get these, the Red Sewing event was his idea. In the books, he's brooding about it. In the show, he's brooding about it. In the books, He's the one who was asking. He's the one who asked for the red sewing. The idea was his of the dragon seeds. So I used to wait. In the books, he does have that paranoia about being a bastard. But Rhaenys also have black hair, and she comes from House Baratheon. Her blood is from House Baratheon. Rhaenys had black hair. That's why it was very ambiguous that were they even bastards? Well, George R. R. Martin have confirmed that they were. But if you see the books, if you read the books, you cannot say it outright that they were bastards. You know what? Alicent is Olivia Cook. I think she is one of the most beautiful women on the face of the earth. I truly believe that. She is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I mean, she has one of the best features. I think I'm a very big fan of her after this. And also the Rowan, I think Rowan Robinson was her name. She was in A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Fossoway, I guess she became Lady Robin Fossoway. I have to check. I've just forgotten it. But that woman, that lady, she's actually younger than me. That is quite a thing. I mean, yeah, but she and Alicent, amazing. She had amazing hair. I really want those hair, man. I mean, if my hair was red, I tried doing the red hair, but I failed spectacularly. Though I do have the very long hair. But yeah, her hair care routine is something that I want. Actually, I have the same hair texture. This is the straightening. I have the same structure, but I have black hair and she have red hair. That makes a whole difference. She has the most beautiful hair. The most beautiful hair. And my hair is like this because I do not go out in sun. And if I go out in sun, I always just bun it up and cover it with a scarf or something. You have to save your hair from UV rays. That is very. And I have heard that Europe is having a very bad heat wave. You know what? We live in oven in India. I live in Delhi NCR and it is spectacularly hot. You cannot even, but the fun fact is we have ACs, we have coolers and stuff, we have cooling systems, the centralized ACs. In Europe, they do not have it. I have a good friend, he's living in Germany, and I asked him, don't you have a heater? I mean, AC. And he says, we never had AC. He's from Venezuela. Initially, he's from Venezuela, but he said that there is no AC. And somebody else was also in the conversation, and he says that they don't have ACs and fans in Europe because it is cold, but this time it's out of hand. We can handle it because we have the infrastructure for that. We have the build qualities for that. Imagine Mumbai. I think Mumbai is also very heated this time. But we can handle it because we do have good air conditioning systems. We have air conditioning systems. We have the heating systems. Both are there in India. And the best part is electricity issues not here. I mean, in the Haryana state of Haryana, there is even in the windy weather when we don't have cuts here. If there is a electricity cut, it is because of the builder or because of the society, not because of Chinese are flexing their AC. The China situation was bad, man. I read a report about it when they're so bad. I don't want to talk about it, but I think I should start a political commentary video where I'll be talking about all the geopolitical situations which are going on. I think it is going to be amazing. I have many experts, I mean, literal experts, 30, 40 years of yeah, as long as, yeah, that is true. We cannot even go outside. It's hell. It's hell. There was a Taco Bell's near my home. and I really wanted to get a taco there. It was not it is a new Taco Bell, and I love Taco Bell. I think that's the best thing in this universe. And I just wanted to go and have a taco. And I just went outside. I was not, the parking of my car is very far away. So I have to go like 500 meters up until to the parking. And I was like, no, this is bad. I went to my room. I went to the gate. I went down the building and I just came back again. I was not able to handle it. It's so bad. Situation is so bad, especially because the rain situation is about to come and this happens. Taco Bell is a 10. Everyone around me hates Taco Bell. And I have a very bad habit. I go to movies alone. I go to lunches alone. And I take my iPad or maybe my MacBook and I just go and watch series there or anything, maybe play games. It's a very bad habit of mine. Very bad habit. I just go alone. I love going alone. I think from last 6 or 7 years, I've been going to movies alone. The choices of movies I have, I think that is also something. I mean, I watched the cartoon movies, the Pixar movies, all of them. I saw the Star Wars movie, the recent one. Nobody was willing to come with me, so I have to go alone. I think being a media student, I have, in my class, they used to play movies and we have to analyze the movies and we have to see which camera is used in this shot, the kind of shot it is. It's very hard, it's very hard for a media student to enjoy a movie because we see the production part of it first. We don't enjoy the story part because our brain is designed to see the production part. That is bad. That is very bad. That's why when House of the Dragon came, I thought I will not do this YouTube channel. And I did not do this YouTube channel. And then came House of the Dragon season 2. And I was compelled to do it. Because season 1 was amazing, season 2 was disappointing. Yeah. I used to love movies before that, but then my perspective changed. Now we cannot enjoy the movies very much. So I just switched. I watch anime. I'm too much anime. I watch Star Wars or something like that. The real world movies are not my cup of tea. It's bad. Tips for analysis. There is a book. There's a book that we used in our curriculum, and it was about all the things you need to know: the camera, the angles, the lightings, the shot type, everything, and we had to just write it down. People used to say, "You must be enjoying your classes. You watch movies all the time." It was hell. It was not good. We were not watching the movies. There were the assignments, and we used to go and watch movies in theaters, and we used to get marks for it. That was the amazing part. But then we had to write the whole report about the movies, and then our teachers used to check it. I had a good college, so all the students were not Indians. Most of them were not Indians. But yeah, we used to enjoy a lot. Let's say I had amazing college life. It was good. It was a journalism course, and then in journalism you have to learn everything: filmmaking, production, everything. Yeah, that is good. That is good. I've never tasted alcohol. That is a flex. Never. I really wanted a gauntlet though. I saw a very beautiful gauntlet in my local store. It was so good, and I just wanted to take it and do the Cersei cosplay. But I didn't get it. Because that was a showpiece. I cannot just pour in Coca-Cola plus Sprite. Use 1/3 Coca-Cola and then the Sprite. Mix it together and the color will be of wine. I have done it. And you can use a bit of food coloring. A bit of food coloring, red food coloring in that, and it will become champagne. The kind of shit I do. Yes, the sanitizer. I know how it smells, but I've never tasted it. I never did it. No, I've never smoked. I've never done alcohol. We do coffee. In Hindi, we say coffee ke nashe. We do that. Coffee ke nashe. the intoxication of coffee. Okay, grape juice works. Grape juice, another. When I was a child, I used to, I mean, my cousins used to drink a lot. So I just used to sit with them and do this concoction of Coke and Sprite and then act like I'm having a blast. But that was bad. That was bad. Detergent. Eh? Yeah, chai ki nashe is also. Yeah. That friend of mine, he used to say chai tea. And then I told him chai and tea are the same things. So now now he's very much aware of the fact that chai and tea are the same things. Maybe. But I've never done it. And there's no plan of doing it. I'm fine. I don't think I need it. Wait. Yeah, never done it. No, never done it. That's bad thing. I don't do the bad thing because I'm not a bad child. I'm a good, very well behaved person. Okay, now let's go and I have to edit so many videos. There are 2 videos. I have recorded them. Editing has to be done. I've lost the source material for one video and the other video is half done and I'm not able to do the rest of the part. If you have any reference of a good video editor who can help me out on this, and they have to have a good knowledge of YouTube because copyright system is very strict here. So if you have any person who can work for me, just let me know. You can get in touch with me on Instagram or maybe on my Twitter. Or maybe in the comment section. I read almost all the comments. So yeah, if you have anybody, please let me know. It takes too much time. I cannot focus on the scripting part of it because of that. So most of the time I stress out about the editing part. And I'm looking for a good editor. So yeah, let me know if you have anyone. Okay, bye. I'll meet you in next Tuesday after the episode airs. And one day I need to analyze it.